It's both launches today.
That's probably why.
Mhm.
For different reason. Maybe for- I used it.
What's weird? What it sound like? Terrible. No, it's not. What is happening? Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Everybody can stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to call this evening's meeting to order. First, we have a couple of proclamations, and we'll start with Constitution Week. I believe you usually have a little presentation you'd like to do first.
I just usually do a constitutional minute
Okay,
and then the
Yep.
signing. I'd like to have a picture taken with your signing,
okay,
if that's possible.
Yep.
Okay, I'm Renee Slinkard and I'm with Magazine Chapter, Daughters of American Revolution. Saturday is Constitution Day, September 17th. The Constitution was adopted in 1787. And how Constitution Week came about was in 1955, the National Society of Daughters of American Revolution petitioned Congress to pass a resolution that would observe and commemorate the Constitution during the week of September 17th to the 23rd. It was passed unanimously in Congress and it went to the president. The president signed it into Public Law 915. And it is to honor the whole week of September 17th to the 23rd and observe it. I suggest you fly your flags, you share the Constitution with your family members, and especially our youth. Thank you very much. That's it. You want me to come around or you gonna sign it there?
I can, either way, I can come up there.
Okay,
Okay.
someone like to take a picture. And my battery's about gone. It's right up here.
There's not very many things past you on this, so. I'm sorry, but there's not very many things past you.
Not here, but it did back then.
Whereas September 17th, 2022 marks the 235th anniversary of drafting the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention. And whereas it is fitting and proper to afford official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary, and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion. And whereas public law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America, designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week. Now therefore, I, Lee House, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Paola and the city of Paola, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through 23rd as Constitution Week, and ask our citizens to reaffirm the ideals of the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by vigilantly protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through this guardian of our liberties, remembering that lost rights may never be regained. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Paola to be affixed this 13th day of September of the year of our Lord 2022.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
I wasn't thinking. Now we're doing one for direct support professionals week. Did either of you ladies have anything you wanted to say?
No, we're highly unprepared. I'm Tracy Price, the Vice President of Adult Services.
Jean Boyd, I'm the Vice President of Children's Services.
And this is Direct Support Professional Week, and so we wanted to take the opportunity to ask you to sign the proclamation and recognize those folks who did good work, so.
I'll throw out there again.
Thank you.
Make sure that it's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. It's good to see you. Where did we stand?
oh, where?
She cannot be open.
We, John Platt with, Trico, we're here in support of Lake Mary's, proclamations.
We have one for each entity. Proclamation naming September 11th through 17th, 2022 as Direct Support Professionals Week in the city of Paola. To the citizens of the city of Paola and residents of Miami County, Kansas, it is my duty and privilege as mayor to issue proclamations on occasions that recognize events of civic importance. Whereas direct support professionals, direct care workers, and in-home support workers are primary providers of publicly funded long-term support and services for individuals with disabilities. And whereas direct support professionals must build close, respectful, and trusted relationships with the individuals they help to support. And whereas direct support professionals help those with disabilities participate more fully in their communities and remain connected to family and friends. And whereas direct support professionals provide a broad range of individualized support to help enable individuals to live meaningful and productive lives. And whereas direct support professionals play an important role in supporting individuals with disabilities to avoid more costly institutional care. And whereas Paola residents are encouraged to recognize and celebrate the contributions of direct support professionals who help strengthen our communities by fostering greater inclusion for persons with disabilities. Now therefore, I, Lee House, Mayor of Paola in Kansas, do hereby proclaim the week of September 11th through 17th to be Direct Support Professionals Week in the city of Paola, Kansas, in recognition of the hard work and dedication of the direct support professionals. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the city seal of Paola, Kansas on this 13th day of September 2022.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Whew, out of breath. All right. Moving on to the consent agenda. Did any of the council have any questions about the consent agenda? If not, do I have a motion?
Go ahead.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented and authorize the mayor to sign.
I'll second.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield,
Aye.
All right, thank you. Comments from the public. Did anybody have anything they wanted to speak about that's not on the agenda? Step forward. I know you've been perfect. Can you say your name and your
There
address
was
again?
quite a few more people than I'm sure. Tim Kelly, 112 Waterworks Road. I was here 60 days ago. About my property surrounding the Public Works Department. Have not heard from anybody. Just want to keep my face in front, just so. Don't want time to lapse and everybody forget about it. That's all I got today.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
Thanks.
Anyone else? Okay. Moving on to new business. Consider, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, new.
No, I'm finished.
Sorry, I built to the wrong page. This is what happens when you have stapled agendas. Okay, unfinished business. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah. First, public hearing to exceed revenue neutral rate. Do I have a motion to open the public hearing?
I move to open the public hearing regarding the R&R. Revenue neutral rate.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
I'll second.
Snail,
Sorry,
Aye.
Dave. Aye.
Upshaw.
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield,
Aye.
All right. Was there anyone that wanted to speak during the public hearing on the revenue neutral rate? Okay, if not, do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I move to close the public hearing. Trent?
I second it.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield.
Aye.
Thank you. Consider resolution number 2022-008 exceeding the revenue neutral rate. Any comments or questions on this? We'll talk about the actual budget next. If not, do I have a motion?
I move to approve resolution number 2022-008 to levy a property tax rate exceeding the revenue neutral rate for the city of Paola and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Aye.
Shield,
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Public hearing for the proposed 2023 Paola City budget. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing regarding the budget?
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing regarding the proposed 2023 budget.
I'll second.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield,
Aye.
Thank you. Any comments on the budget? Okay. We will, can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I move to close the public hearing on the proposed 2023 Paola City budget.
I'll second.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield,
Aye.
Thank you. Now, consider adoption of the 2023 Paola City budget. A lot of work has gone into this, as it does every year. Anybody have any other questions or anything to address on the budget? If not, can I get a motion?
I move to adopt the 2023 Paola City budget in the amount of $14,386,667 pursuant to the notice of budget hearing published in the Miami County Republic on August 17th, 2022, and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield.
Aye.
I will have a sheet for you all to sign after this too, so we can get that. We didn't sign this sheet.
That's what she's.
No, not the,
No,
because it's not a special meeting. Is that what you're talking about?
the regular meeting.
Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah,
sign
yeah.
those. All right, I know that that was a quick vote on the budget, but thank you all for, I know we have done a lot of work leading up to that. It seems like we should have spent a little more time on it in that, but we already have. We've already done all the hard work.
And it will get easier as
Yeah.
the years go on.
I don't know if I believe you.
Now we can move on to new business.
Right.
All right. Consider the resolution 2022-009 water system emergency response plan review. Any questions on that from the council?
No, but one of the things that I was wondering about was there are grants to help pay for those. And I would imagine that we've looked into it. If not, I would really like for us to look into payment for water, sewer. It's going to get worse. The water situation is going to get worse. And of course, we want to get the wastewater away as well.
We are looking into that, Kathy. Brett Marler, the sewer plant operator, has been researching grant writing opportunities and stuff and classes and Randy, myself, Jessica, several of us are getting on, signed up to help with that. So we are exploring the possibilities of getting some grant money from
Right. And in the
or whatever's out there that's available.
right, and in the latest journal, Lead Journal, there's a big article about that, and I thought, wow, what an opportunity for us.
Yeah, there's not much to find out about it right now. It's just kicking off, but there is funding out there and we're going after what we can.
When the PUA went in, I thought, oh my gosh, why the big thrill, well, California is a leading example and Lake Mead going down to nothing that really brings it home.
Or even the situation in New Jersey to be.
And
This
this
is all, I mean, it's different circumstances, but.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments? If not, can I get a motion?
I move to approve resolution 2022-009, City of Paola Water System Emergency Response Plan and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second it.
Smale.
Aye.
Upshaw.
Aye.
Aye.
Shields.
Aye.
Thank you. Next couple things are annual ordinances that we passed. First one, we're gonna go over the standard traffic ordinance, number 3190. Anybody have any questions or comments on it? If not, can I get a motion?
I move to adopt ordinance number 3190, incorporating by reference the 49th edition of the STO with certain omissions and amendments and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second.
Smale.
Aye.
Upshaw.
Aye.
Heckman.
Aye.
Shields.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Next, the Uniform Public Defense Code, ordinance number 3191. Anybody have anything on that? If not, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number 3191, incorporating by reference the 38th edition of the UPOC with certain omissions and amendments and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second.
Smale.
Aye.
Upshaw.
Aye.
Heckman.
Aye.
Shields.
Aye.
Thank you. Next, we have ordinance number 3192, the renewal of the housing incentive program. And I know we talked about this at work study. There are a couple of minor changes to it.
Yes, so there have been variations of this housing incentive adopted since 2014, and before that, for about 10 years, there was a different variation, but the two differences is originally each tier of evaluation for the housing construction had a reduction for the sewer and water connections and a scalable variation. We're taking those away to try to help beef up our utility funds until we can get back to where we can do that again. They will be offered the plan review and permit fee reduction that is still there, so they'll still be getting that. We also revised infill lots will be available for a more I'm sorry. For a bigger reduction, they'll have utility reduction and plan review and building permit fees just for infill lot development. They'll be available for that. And then we also modified the requirements for eligibility on the original housing incentive. It had that properties that were included in the neighborhood revitalization plan were not eligible. We took that out. So now they are eligible. We figured that, if you have 2 pots and you want to go to 2 pots, that makes it even better. So they have to put forth the effort anyway. It's not just handed to them. So if they want to go for the effort, I think they should get it. Other than that, those are the only major changes from the housing incentives that were previously adopted.
Been a good program.
It has been very well utilized. And this year was the most utilization we had. We had 30 houses and typically we have about 10.
Anybody have any
I'd
questions?
like to hear that growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in housing.
Yes.
That's been a hot topic. the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
Any other comments or questions? Can I get a motion?
I move to adopt ordinance number 3192, adopting a new house construction incentive program and repealing ordinance number 3179 and authorize the necessary signatures.
I'll second.
Get that one, Trent. Yeah, that was Trent.
Snail,
Sorry, Dave.
Upshot, Heckman,
Aye.
Shield.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Consider changes to the animal code. Another thing we discussed at work study.
Yes, this is just the addition of a definition. Our code covers, this guest is the one who came in and asked us to address this. So if we're adding, the definition of at large will mean off the premises of the owner or custodian and not under the control of the owner or custodian by leash, cord, chain, or otherwise. And then a new part would be the animals tethered to a stationary object within range of public thoroughfares are deemed to be at large. She was concerned about people tying their dogs up next to the sidewalk, and that should cover it. But she, the person that has the complaint will still have to sign the ticket and move forward with that if the officer is not able to witness the dog running at large.
Have we talked with Ms. Guest to see if she read this? Patricia Guest. She's the one that wrote the letter.
Right. I have not spoken with her.
Okay,
We'll probably follow up with her. after.
Yeah, after we
Tonight, after it's in.
good, good. I moved to, I'm sorry, are you ready for that?
If it brings us, yeah.
Okay, I move to adopt ordinance number 3193, amending section 2-101 and 2-208 under chapter 2, animal control and regulation of the municipal code to include the definition of at large.
Let's let Trent second this one.
I'll second. Thanks, Dave.
Snail,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Heckman,
Aye.
Shield.
Aye.
Technology line. All right, next we have the code update, which is a big change, a positive change. Anybody have any other comments or questions on it? We went over it at work study also. Yeah.
The city of Hill is currently under the 2006 International Building Codes and Fire Codes that were adopted by the city in 2009. Staff has reviewed and presented you all with a proposed draft to update the codes to increase safety and efficiency of construction projects in town. Staff recommends public hearing be set for October 11th of this year. And then the proposed codes are attached. They're also on the website.
Steph, do you have, Jennifer, do you have, these codes are in keeping with Miami County, Lewisburg, all
Yes,
the rest?
everyone
All
else. Yep,
together.
Lewisburg, Osawatomie, Miami County are all under the 2018, which is what we would be updating to. So they are all currently under those. We're just.
That makes it much better for the builder
Yeah. No.
and all of that.
Yes, sorry, I missed that.
Anybody else? If not, we will need a motion to set the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to set the public hearing for October 11, 2022 at 6 p.m. to receive feedback on the proposed 2018 building and fire code update draft.
Brent?
I'll second.
Smale,
Aye.
Upshaw,
Aye.
Aye.
Shield.
Aye.
All right, thank you. I don't think we have anybody who's going, yeah. I'm always afraid if I skip it, we have one that I forgot about. Staff reports, anything else, Jessica?
We, planning commission will be hosting a public hearing next week. We are making some LDO, text amendments. So we'll look for that the following month.
All right. Shane, you have anything?
No.
Sure.
The contractor is back work on the intersections. He took 2 weeks off for vacation, but he is back working on them. Still got 6 more of those. 7 more of those to get done this year. Plus a little piece of sidewalk here at the police department. We are finishing up this water line. I believe we thought we had fixed, but we blew out again underneath that ditch out there, so we had to add some more pipe. It's all together. We're gonna test it, coordinate it, put it back in service.
And the burnout for the water ends next week. Is that when it's 25th?
I believe that's right.
Okay.
Kurt, what happened with the sewage eruption at Arista, which is right at the corner of my lot and the new building going in?
The sewer was plugged up with, baby wipes and stuff. We have a lot of trouble with those flushable wipes. They call them flushable, but they cause us lots of problems. They had to chase that quite a ways down the line to get it opened up, but they opened it up for Saturday night.
So you guys were on the other side of the trees doing that, or you?
Yes.
People.
Yeah, we had the credit unit out there rotting. Our back truck has been down. We did get it back today. But we do have a trailer unit to rot sewers with, so they were rotting a bit.
It was odoriferous.
I bet. All right, Stephanie?
I don't know.
Randy? No. Okay. All right, Dave, do you have anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Trent, do you have anything?
I do. My apologies for not being there tonight, but as you know, my son is in the Navy and he's on board the Harry S. Truman, and their homecoming was yesterday. So we were at the pier all day yesterday, got fried in the sun, but finally got to see him after over a year. So we're really excited to be there. As I mentioned in the work study, unfortunately, this will be my last city council meeting. We are closing on our new house on September 20th. We'll be in Dave's ward, so expect a challenger if you decide to run again, Dave. My apologies for the way this all worked out. My wife and I have been talking about our house and how it didn't really fit our needs anymore. And we started looking and things happened very quickly. And the few rental opportunities we had in Ward 2 just didn't work out for us, unfortunately, and everything happened very quickly. So my apologies for leaving the council in kind of a lurch these last couple of months of the year. Just wanted to say it's been a pleasure serving with all of you on city council. I think we've got a great city staff. Thank you to everybody who worked really hard on the budget. I know that was really tough to do, especially given the shape everything was in and the current state of hiring people. So I'm excited about that. It's been a pleasure to work with you and I hope to be back soon.
All right. Hold on just a second. So since Trent is vacating his seat, Stephanie's gonna let us know proper procedure that we have to do. Because we'll have to have somebody else in place next month.
Yes, so.
It's quick.
Yeah, we put out notice. I know Brian's got an article going out in the paper. Our website is going to have a request for letters of interest from people. It's qualified electors in Ward 2. They will submit those to myself by October 6th. so we can get those in the council package for you to review before the October meeting.
And then we are asking them to be at the meeting, correct? Whoever's going to.
Right, so whoever you choose, they will be sworn in on that night and take their seat on the
So
council.
then you'll be here.
On that, yeah,
And then the election is right after.
correct. And
Right.
yeah, so how that turns out if Trent is to win, we will do this again.
Yeah,
Same process.
same. I would assume probably, well, maybe I shouldn't assume, but whoever, if we end up appointing someone next month, Trent wins the election, we'll reappoint the same person, I would assume. Or no, do we have to do the whole thing again?
That's still a little iffy.
Yeah,
If we're checking on that,
Yeah,
okay. We don't want to be out of line.
yeah.
right.
I don't know if this has necessarily happened this close together. I
No.
know. Yeah.
And we'll do it right. We'll figure out and do it right. And then Stephanie, just for records sake, can you give your email address?
Oh, yeah, it's SMARLER@paolagov.org. Or you can mail them to City Hall, PO Box 409.
Or in the water drop off.
Also that.
Yeah, we get those too.
All right. Does anybody have any questions about that?
What?
Have any questions about that?
I just want to make a comment that I've been going to council meetings for over 33 years. And Trent, you're one of the better councilmen that we've ever had. It's a
Well, thank you.
You've done a great job.
I appreciate that.
Do you have anything, Kathy? No? Leanne, do you have anything? Okay, I just want to say thank you to Trent also. It's been a pleasure working with you. It's weird that you're not here and I'm staring at this owl.
He's laughing.
Don't
just
look
so
at
you
you.
know. Here. Well, there you go.
It's been a pleasure. You've been, in my opinion, a very well, done a very good job of being a public servant. You've taken it to heart and you've done an outstanding job. And we will miss you for a year.
Understood, understood. Thank you.
But thank you for serving. I know it's not always easy, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then one other thing, I just wanted to, it's not a city thing, but it's a community thing. There is a tailgate Friday night at Panther Stadium. It's a fundraiser for After Prom. $5 gets you hot dog, chips, Little Debbie, and a drink. Okay, that's $5. Hamburger or a hot dog, I think, actually. Price Chopper donated a bunch of meat, so they were able to do it pretty good. So 6 o'clock, and then they play if you want to stay for the game or if you want to eat and go. So just wanted to tell everyone about that. It's a good fundraising event for the kids.
The little bleacher creatures will be performing that.
Oh, yes, and it's Bandorama that night, so all kinds of stuff. So the little ones will be there cheering, and then Bandorama is middle school and high school both get to perform together, the band, so it's a lot of fun. So if you're not doing anything Friday night, you want to come have a snack, head out to the stadium. That is all I have. So anybody would like to go home? Can I get a motion for sure?
Shall we let Fred make the final motion?
Yes.
Thank you, Dave. I'll make a motion. We adjourn.
I'll second that.
Smale,
Aye.
Upshall,
Aye.
Finn,
Aye.
Shield.
Aye. All right, meeting adjourned.
Bye, Fred.
Bye,
See ya. Have a good
Sarah.
night.
I would say